my name's Jenna Whitaker. I'm a junior at Liberty this year. I've taken classes both residentially and online, and this year I'm doing both. I live in Virginia with my parents and my younger sister. I also have an older sister who still lives locally, but she got married this past year. I like anything outdoors, like beachy or mountains, but I live near the Blue Ridge Mountains and close to the James River, so mountains is like easier for me to do. In the summer, I like to go by the river and find new trails to walk on or bike on, or find spots that I can swim in the river. And then in the fall, I like to go up in the mountains and find new trails to hike, or new overlooks, or places to watch the sunrise or the sunset. And in the summer in the mountains, it's fun to find swimming holes that you can go swimming in, or cliff jumping, rock jumping, whatever. I started my freshman year with an accounting degree, but as I took those accounting classes, I decided that I did not want to pursue that career. However, through those classes, I realized that I wanted to pursue my current career. I had a time where I was debating on taking like a gap year to figure out what I wanted to do, and it was also getting close to time to sign up for classes, so I didn't have a whole lot of time to figure out what I wanted to do. So I was praying a lot during that time, and I kind of felt like the Lord was telling me to stay at Liberty. And it was pretty cool because during that time I also was in a Business 201 class, and we were learning about SQL databases, and I thought that the SQL databases were really cool. And my professor actually told us that there was a degree at Liberty for databases, so I'm currently now an Information Systems Database major. I worked at a pretzel shop for almost 3 years, and I quit that job in November, so now I work at a children's clothing store. After college, I'm hoping to be a database analyst, and I'm supposed to graduate in spring 2020. In this class, I hope to become more comfortable with public speaking, and honestly, I think that just learning more about public speaking will make it easier for me to just kind of understand the purpose of it, and how people do it, and anyone that struggled with it, how they got through it and all of that. I think it'll be cool to learn that. The biggest or the hardest lesson I had to learn, the craziest day of my life, I guess, was 2 summers ago, summer of 2017. I was hanging out with my friends one day at a swimming hole that we found off the highway, and it was in kind of an area that I wasn't familiar with, so when I left, I was pulling out onto the highway, and I pulled out too soon, and we actually got hit, on the side by another car, and my sister was with me, my younger sister, and then 3 of our friends, and thankfully we all got out of it alive, but we were taken to the hospital, all 5 of us, and 3 of us just had concussions, but my sister was put in a sling for a while because she was having issues with her arm, and then the girl who was sitting behind me, and she was at the worst point of collision. She actually broke her jaw, and she had to get surgery and get a plate in her jaw so that it could help it heal and just hold it there forever to keep it in place. But the biggest lesson that I learned from that was that life is really fragile, and that ultimately God is in control, and He has a plan for each day of our lives, and we don't know when that last day is going to be, so we need to constantly be prepared for when He calls us home. But I thought it was really cool that He didn't call any of us home that day, because that means that He has further plans for us, and that we're here for a reason, and we have something else to do for Him before He takes us home. So I'm excited for this class and to grow together with my classmates and learn more about public speaking.